Morning and welcome to Travels with the Russells.
Hello.
This morning we're in for a little expedition. We're still in St John's in Canada, and today we're going to go for a walk up Signal Hill to Cabot's Tower. So we'll bring you along, see what it's like. Is it worth the effort of walking all the way? I don't know. We'll find out. So it looks like we're going up Signal Hill. Oh Lord, oh Lord. Why do I do these things? So Sergeant Anderson's house, the oldest surviving structure in Newfoundland, according to the blue plaque on the wall. Yeah, Anderson House. And he's got his own cannon and the Indie Garden. Back to Signal Hill, and we shall still endeavour. Halfway up the hill, Signal Hill campus. Part of the University, the Innovation Centre. Let's carry on. Johnson Geo Vista Park. Well, don't know what it is. We'll find out. At least it's not uphill. So we shall do that. Stoneworks Walk. The Johnson Family Foundation. They seem to come up a lot, and they've got a huge office building there. So anyway, we'll go have a look at it. Yeah, it's not a real well. Killix, old-fashioned anchors for boats, for fishing boats. So good idea. One of the killix has fallen over. It's a shame. Oh, we've got the fisherman's landing and the construction. House foundations, the old foundations for the timber frame houses. Family graveyards, fireplace hearth, a couple of seats and a pot. Hang your cooking pot off here, and of course your chimney straight up. Root cellar. Oh, we can see the lake down there. And a plane coming in to land at the airport. So that is where we're heading for, Signal Hill. I would guess not even halfway up. Get your kitchen worktops made out of that.
Aye, I wonder if that is one.
Yeah. Or this. Oh, it's got holes in it, so maybe not. Anyway, very interesting. No. So, geological museum, hence all the stones, polished stones and stonework. And that's halfway up Signal Hill. And right at the top here, a pair of, a Newfoundland big dog and its friend, the Labrador. But if Julie stands next to it, you'll get a sense of size. Julia's now decided to mount and it does say you can.
Yes, it does, yeah.
So it doesn't say please don't, it says please touch, please interact, please sit on them, whatever. So, the wind is picking up, it's getting very cold and the skies are very dark. And there's another plane just going to fly in over my head to the airport. Right, let's get up Signal Hill before it gets too cold.
Get off. Hang on.
Then just across the way we've got what's charmingly called Dead Man's Pond. Shall leave you to figure out why they call it Dead Man's Pond. Well, it is up this hill, so it's a depression here, and we're carrying on up there. So let's go. Another large body of water halfway up Signal Hill. Nice lake.
Beautiful scenery.
But the temperature is dropping, it's getting cold now, and it looks like it's going to rain or snow or something on me. We've still got to get up there. So, this is George's Pond, named after George, who in 18 something tried to save 2 young girls from drowning swimming in there, and unfortunately succumbed himself, so named George's Pond. So the visitor centre, 3/4 of the way up. We've still got to get up to the top there, so still a fair way to go. But,
We're having fun at cannons down at the bottom.
yeah, a few cannons kicking about here. Go have a look at the view. Beautiful view of the bay, the harbour, cruise ship in there. In the background, I don't know if you can see the Basilica Cathedral. And the other, what to me looks a little bit out of place, is a museum building. Again, I'm not sure if you can see it on this video. George's Pond again, as we continue climbing.
Aye.
It's a pond, it's a right lake is that, but hey ho. We're getting closer. So we've got to the top, and here we go. This memorial is dedicated by Canadian Marconi Company to the government of the people of Newfoundland to commemorate an outstanding event in the history of Newfoundland and a new era in world communications. The first transatlantic wireless signal was received by Marconi on December the 12th, 1901 on this spot. I don't know if it's exactly this spot, but somewhere around here. I think it was probably this spot. So here we go. And it's about to actually chuck it down. Wonderful. All that walk and I'm going to get soaked for my troubles. Probably slip on my butt. Putting St John's there at the centre of the earth by the look of it. Oh. Cabot's Tower, 1897. It's starting to sleet. You can actually see it coming across there in waves. It's more sleety than rainy. The old cannon. And back into the harbour. So quite a narrow entrance into the harbour from the North Atlantic. Lighthouse there, it's actually flashing away. You can see it. It's just there is the lighthouse, and we're going to take this path back down here. Wow! And then over there we've got George's Pond. Dead Man's Pond. Over there we've got the battery of weapons to guard the mouth of the harbour. And then there's the gibbets. Although it's wet and blowy and everything up here, it actually looks quite bright and sunny down by the cruise boat. Lots of cannons to obviously guard the entrance to the harbour. Heavily protected, heavily fortified. So we have the Queen's Battery and the big cannons here, huge cannons. Queen Charlotte, British Queen, where the British controlled the area, and as you can see, heavily defended the entrance to Newfoundland and the port of St John's. Actually, when you look at the wheels on the bottom, so they can swivel the cannons around, move them around. I'm going to get blown off my feet here. This is not the best place in the world to stand. Oh my goodness. So as you can see, these are big cannons, full battery, and on like a steel track, like a train track, so they can be hauled and dragged around, pushed at various angles, and moved to fire out to sea or down below, or even into the harbour if they had to. So quite impressive pieces of kit. Don't know if it was men or animals, because these must weigh several tons, and we've got date of manufacture there 1811, so in remarkable condition really. Formidable weapons, I would imagine. So from the Queen's Battery here at St John's Harbour, we've made it up here to the top. We've come down to the actual battery, and the weather is deteriorating as I speak. So I think we'll call it a day. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.